everything is temporary. Whatever you're going through is temporary, and it'll be better. It'll get better. Cutting ties with toxic family members. I just feel like we're at a certain age where, like, if we're not ready to commit, stop leading people on. I used to let things slide, and I used to let people, like, talk to me any type of way. But y'all know me now. Nothing can ever get past me, bro. I don't know, because men really have emotions. Like, hey everyone, it's Kailah here, and welcome back to my channel. So today is Thursday, June 16th, so this will be Friday's upload, and I decided to do a girl talk because it's long overdue. I haven't done a sit down video in probably like a week or two now, so I just decided to do a girl talk for you guys this Friday. I asked you guys a month ago to send me like really deep girl talk questions, and you guys definitely got deep. So a lot of you asked multiple questions, so I'm just gonna choose one or two questions from each person. And for the people who just asked one question, if it's a juicy question, then I'll get to it. If you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 300K, baby. Let's get there by the end of the year. And also, if you're new, make sure you follow my social media. My Instagram is @Queen Kailah, and everything else will be down below. These questions are like questions I never really talked about and got into, but I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera because that does take the longest out of my makeup routine. So I'm just gonna get that over with, so that once I'm doing the rest of my face, I can focus on the questions instead of focusing strictly on my eyebrows. I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support that I've been getting lately. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows and then get started with these questions. Alright, so I'm a little bit annoyed because I'm missing a makeup brush that I really need, and that is very essential for my everyday makeup look, but I just concealed and filled in my eyebrows. I can't even do the top because I don't have that brush, but I'm gonna try to see what I could do. Let's just get into these questions. I'm gonna start from the bottom. So the first question is how to deal with a friend that's too close with your boyfriend. This is something that I don't think I ever had experience with. I just don't play. And I'm pretty sure that all the friends that I've had or that I have knows that I don't play. Wow, I forgot to prime my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin before I even do anything. I just feel like if your friend is too close to your boyfriend, then she's really not your friend, because there are boundaries. Both of them are really on weird timing, because there's boundaries when it comes to friendships and relationships and how much you talking to somebody's boyfriend, or if you follow your friend's boyfriend. It's just boundaries. Like, I feel like I mentioned this before, but none of my friends follow my boyfriend except for one very personal friend. You need to make those boundaries clear, because I don't trust these bitches. And I'm not saying my friends, I just don't trust bitches in general. Like, I'm on a path to like finding new friends, and I already see red flags from girls who want to be my friend but be all up in my boyfriend likes, like on some weirdo shit. So I already see that, and I just stay away from girls like that, because I just think that their intentions are always bad, which it looks bad. Like, if you look like you have bad intentions by little gestures like following my boyfriend or being in his likes or replying to stories, then you're just a bad intention girl. I'm trying not to curse. I'm just like, I'm dealing with a lot, not like nothing crazy or anything, but I'm just like going through like a little identity crisis and stuff. So I am going to try not to curse as much as I do, because I just feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm an adult, and I just can't just keep throwing F words and F bombs and B bombs and all types of bombs on especially a platform that I take really serious. So I'm gonna try not to curse and stuff as much as I used to. I just zoomed you guys in a little bit, so hopefully you can see better. But I just think that if they on some friendly stuff with your man, you need to watch out for them, and they can potentially be like a snake in your life. So I just feel like watch out for girls like that, because if they're your friend, you already made the mistake by making her your friend. So that's the first mistake. And then seeing that she's close, like trying to be all friendly with your man, that's just like the second mistake. Like, she's getting cut off for sure. And he is I hate that like I take all the anger out on the girl in like every situation that I talk about, but sometimes the anger needs to be out on the boy too, because why are you so close to my friend or my best friend if you're my man? So if you see your friend like being all friendly with your man or whatever, just check her. That's probably her personality. If it's just her and her personality and that's how she is with everybody, just check her. Like, this is not the one. Like, you're not about to be friendly with this one right here. But if she's just on some like, oh, you're dragging it, you're doing too much, we're not even that close, then she's cut off, because it's clear as day. Nobody needs to tell you that y'all moving friendly. So the next question is how to get through depression. Like, this is why I can't do my makeup and talk at the same time, because I'm stuck on my eyebrows. And I did them off camera, so it's no reason why I should still be stuck on my eyebrows. I was never, ever, ever diagnosed with depression, ever. But there was a point in time where I felt like I was depressed. But I never went to the doctor about it. I was never diagnosed or anything. So if you're not diagnosed with depression, I don't think you can really say that you're depressed, because it's actually like a real life diagnosis, and you have to, you know, get medication and everything like that. And depression is far beyond just being sad for a long time. So forget about the tool that I'm missing. I'm just gonna use the top of my concealer to conceal the top, because I was gonna conceal it with foundation, but I haven't done my makeup in so long that I forgot that I stopped. Concealing with foundation. So I'm just gonna use my concealer, and I need to fix up this brow because it looks a little crazy. I just want to say that this time that I was going through was literally the hardest time of my life. It was back in December. I would wake up every morning crying and just sad the whole day. This is TMI, but sometimes it'll be hard for me to get up and do certain things, like get in the shower or even eat. But obviously I'm not in that state of mind anymore, so you can't call me dirty because I take showers. I was just like depressed. But I don't necessarily know how to get through depression because I didn't deal with it right. Like, I was doing all the wrong things, like, you know, like drinking. I don't really know how to get through depression, but the biggest advice I could give is that everything is temporary. Whatever you're going through is temporary, and it'll be better. It'll get better, because I'm basically living proof that, you know, it's all temporary. Alright, yeah. So I'm finally done with the eyebrows. I literally did it off camera and still took up time to do it on camera. Like, what? But yeah, that's just a takeaway that I can, you know, give. Just like, everything is temporary that you're going through right now. And if you do think you're depressed, I would suggest that you go, like, get diagnosed. I mean, if you don't have depression, that's great. Like, you should be happy, because depression is not something that you should, you know, like, brag about or anything like that. But I suggest you go to the doctor and see, like, what's really going on with you. But I can't really give an answer on that because I don't know if I was depressed, and I just didn't handle it in a positive way. Alright, cutting ties with toxic family members. I don't know. I deal with my family as much as, you know, like, they made me mad growing up. They, you know, probably beat me growing up. Like, I never cut off a family member for the simple fact that, like, when it comes down to it, they're always there for me and they're always going to be there for me. So I don't really ever cut off family members. I just, like, stopped talking to them for a few, like, I've stopped talking to my aunt, I've stopped talking to my mom, I've stopped talking to my cousin, and, like, it's just nothing that, you know, should permanently be held against them. I don't know. Maybe I just have a soft heart, and it's like I grew up around them, so I can't see myself, like, cutting them off or even disrespecting them. So yeah, it's really hard for me to cut off family members. I've never done it before. Cut off completely. Like, I stopped talking to people temporarily, but I never 100% cut off a family member before. And I'm proud of myself because there are people that have problems with their family. And instead of, like, dealing with it, you know, they just cut them off. But everybody's family is different. Everybody can tolerate different things. So my family's not too crazy. It's just sometimes, like, when they see me doing something that they don't approve of, it just, like, gets to me a little bit sometimes. But I think they stop doing that and they see that, like, I'm being responsible and I'm not going too crazy with life, because there's people that's going OD crazy with life and they're just, you know, making mistakes and going downhill and everything like that. But that's just not me. I wouldn't consider myself, you know, going downhill. I was never a bad child. I never really got in trouble that much. Only thing I really got in trouble for in school was excessive talking. And I feel like a lot of people got excessive talking. I'm a YouTuber. Like, you see, I talk a lot. So, yeah, that's really the only thing I really got in trouble for in school. Even though that wasn't the question. Let me get back to the real questions. It says, a N who isn't your N but want to do relationship things but don't want the label. So, a guy who's not your boyfriend but want to do relationship stuff. I am, like, 1,000% against doing relationship stuff when you're not in a relationship. I just feel like we're at a certain age where, like, if we're not ready to commit, stop leading people on to thinking that you're about to commit to them or you're ready to commit to them. I just think that's really childish. And if you don't want a relationship with the person, don't do relationship things, because it's just pointless. Like, what are you getting to know each other for? Because you guys aren't building together. So what are you getting to know the person for? Like, just stay friends and genuinely stay friends. Stay friends with the person if you don't want a relationship. I just don't like the idea of leading somebody on, you know. But if you guys both agree not to be in a relationship and to do friend stuff, I guess that's you can do that. But if it's one-sided and one of you want a relationship and the other one is not ready but want to do relationship things, just find somebody who's ready to commit. The brightness was up so much, I didn't even notice that it was up so high. But yeah, I'm just against doing relationship things if I'm not in a relationship. Do you ever get insecure seeing other girls on the internet? So this is something that I'm sure a lot of girls, especially young black girls, go through. But I don't think I get insecure. Like, if I see a pretty girl, it's like, oh, she's pretty. But it's not like, oh, I want to look like her, I want to be her. Because at the end of the day, God made everybody in his own eye, his own image. And I'm perfect. Like, I don't care who's telling me what. I'm saying I'm perfect. I don't care. Physically, everything. I'm perfect. How to handle ghosting after someone takes your virginity. When I first did the do, like, for the very first time, this boy literally, like, broke up with me and said that I was too clingy right after he took my virginity. I'm not gonna lie, that broke me. And then we did get right back together, but, like, why would you do that a couple days after you take something that's so precious to me that I didn't want anybody else at the time to take, and then say that I was too clingy? That was probably, like, a very hard time in high school. I did cry the next day, because, like, who wouldn't cry? Like, I just did something, I was really vulnerable with you, and then you have the nerve to be like, I'm too clingy. What do you expect after you do something like that, for me not to be clingy? And at the same time, like, I'm just a clingy person. Like, come on now. You knew that I was clingy when you started dating me. I was clingy from jump. So taking my V and then saying that I'm too clingy after that, it was just like a slap in the face. And don't ever let nobody play you like that. I just feel like, you know, it's a mistake that you made and you can't take it back. So just learn from that mistake and never talk to that person again, because you see what their intentions were. So that's the advice that I could give you about, you know, somebody who ghosted you after taking your virginity, which is just so messed up. And there are guys like that make you feel special, you know, that make you feel like, you know, you're gonna be the only girl I do this with. But a lot of guys, they like virgins, and it's a simple fact that girls are pure and innocent and clean, so they take advantage of that. And I just think that's weird. Like, that's weird. You already lost your virginity. Why are you trying to take somebody else's virginity, especially if they're not ready? But that's the tea on that. Do you believe in breaks? Absolutely the fuck not. I don't. Okay, so the break that I had in my relationship, it wasn't a break that we both decided to take. It was just like, okay, we got back together, so it's considered a break. But it was actually a break up. So I wouldn't ever be like, oh, I think we need a break, because that's just like me not wanting to be in a relationship with you at the time, like at that time. Yeah, I adjusted the light again because I want you guys to see me clearly. It's just really bright. But yeah, I don't believe in breaks. I just think it's a very childish thing. I feel like the last time I took a break in a relationship was probably like high school or something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, breaks are just dumb to me. If you don't want to be in a relationship with the person, just say that. Don't be like, oh, we're gonna take a break and then get back together when we fix stuff. No, because then when y'all on a break, you gonna be doing what you want, he gonna be doing what he want, and that's just not gonna make the relationship any better. Like, think logically. You break up, y'all go about your lives, and then come back together. But I don't believe in like taking breaks in a relationship, like intentionally, like I want to break, we're taking a break. But if you do break up and then you end up getting back together, that's considered a break too. But wanting a break in a relationship is childish. Do you think every girl should be on birth control? Every girl should be on birth control. I feel like it, because it has literally saved my life. Like, you know, you don't have to worry about, well, you still have to worry about certain things, because if you're on birth control and you're having sex with someone that you barely know and you want to do unprotected sex and you're just like, oh, I'm on birth control, I could do it. You still have to worry about STDs and everything like that. So birth control, it just prevents pregnancy. It doesn't prevent STDs, so you still have to be careful. So, but I do agree that y'all should get on birth control, because like I said, it's a lifesaver, and it's just a pill that you have to pop every day at the same time, and it will prevent you from having babies. And I have like the perfect birth control website that I've been using since I started birth control, which is like a year, probably 2 years ago. Summer of 2020, I think I started. But there's this website called Fave. They used to be Pill Club, and their packaging is just so cute. That's just one of the reasons why I stuck with them and I chose them, because their monthly pill packages are really cute. Like, they send you condoms, they send you candy, they send you like little face masks, and they're called Hey Favor. And I actually just refilled my birth control like a couple days ago, so it should be here already. What do you do when you and your partner are detaching or things are starting to get boring? Okay, let me try to put myself in your shoes. Boom, we're detaching. It's boring. I feel like just do fun things. Like, I don't know. A relationship is only boring if two people in the relationship is boring. Because if one person is fun, they're going to be the one with all the, cool ideas, the going out ideas. But if both of you guys are boring, then that's like, yeah, both boring. But if one of you guys are boring, just try to make the relationship fun by doing more things together, a lot of interactive things, fun things. Just try. But if you're genuinely like done and tired and just like, oh, I need something new, then go ahead and dead it. Like, literally, go ahead and dead it if that's what you feel like. Because I'm more of like if something can potentially have a solution, I'm gonna keep, going for it. But like I said, if you guys are just two boring people who need other people to make you happy, then you might as well end the relationship. And detachment is just like automatic. You have to, like, if you're detached from your partner, it's no way that you can get attached again. Because if you're attached from the jump, it's no way you should get detached in the middle of the relationship. Because how are you going to get back to being attached if you already detached yourself? Guys that want to be treated like women in the relationship. Okay. Alright, so the term like want to be treated like a woman, I feel like I understand what you mean. But you can't really, like, I don't know, because men really have emotions. Like, men are probably as emotional as us, or maybe a little bit less. But you can't really say men act like women in the relationship just because they're emotional. If that's what you're asking. I just feel like whatever you give should be reciprocated. I don't really understand your question, if I'm being honest. Men wanting to be treated like women in a relationship, I don't understand that. Can somebody clarify that for me down below? Maybe I'm thinking of the question in the wrong context. But close friends of the opposite sex while in a committed relationship. I don't have no male friends, except, I don't know, I had like a boy best friend since high school. We not best friends, but like we're still cool, like. But that's the only male friend that knows me, like that's close to me. So I don't really have that problem because I just have one close male friend, and yeah. We don't really speak that often, but we used to. It is what it is. But typically, I don't have male friends, like, at all. Not claiming you. If somebody's not claiming you, just simply don't claim them. I don't remember if I was ever in a situation where I was claiming somebody who wasn't claiming me. Like, I always had a boyfriend, and everybody always like knew who my boyfriend was and boyfriends were, because I've had a couple, but people always knew like who my boyfriends were. So I don't really remember a time where I wasn't being claimed, but I was claiming other people. I don't really remember that. But if you are like, yo, y'all asking questions that I can answer in 2 seconds, just leave. Because what are you staying with him for if he's not claiming you? It's 2022. If you're afraid to claim somebody, then just don't be with that person, and don't make them feel like they're special, because you can't even claim them. How you make them feel like they're special but you can't claim them, or you don't claim them? It just doesn't make any sense to me. How to love again? This question I think I can answer, because there were times where, you know, I got my heart broken and I'm like, oh, I'm never able to love again, I can't love again, blase, whatever the case is. And then I got into a relationship like a couple months after. Yeah, there were times where I thought I couldn't find love and stuff like that, and then I still ended up, you know, falling madly in love. But don't ever think that you can't love again. And again, I'm living proof, because I was able to love somebody after as much heartbreaks as I've been through. I was able to love. But tips on that is to give people chances. Yes, don't ignore the red flag. Give people a chance, because you can only live one life. So even if it doesn't work out, like, at least you can say, okay, I gave it a shot, even though I just got my heart broken. Give people chances. You don't have to open up to them immediately, but at least like show some type of intimate side or soft side of you. I don't think I have enough powder for this makeup look, because I'm all out of setting powder. So I'm just gonna have to make this do and then do everything else. Give people chances, because every guy is not the same. Everybody doesn't cheat. Everybody doesn't manipulate. Everybody is not a narcissist. Like, yeah, whatever you went through with exhibit A doesn't mean that exhibit B is gonna put you through the same thing. I gave people chances when I was not in a relationship, and it just made me want to get back with my man, because they just were not doing it for me, like, for real. Bleeding on your sheets while sleeping with your partner, so like a period accident, that actually has never happened to me, like around other people. I've had like a couple period accidents before, but surprisingly no accidents ever happened while I was in a relationship. It all depends on how he handles the situation. If he's like, ew, what the fuck, da 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 da, he's just not the one for you. Like, he's a kid. A real man is just gonna help you, get you to the shower, go put his sheets in the washing machine, put some new damn sheets, spray the bed, put some new damn sheets, and just go about your day. That's what a real man is gonna do. A child, oh yeah, he's gonna drag it. He's gonna start fake gagging, because it's not that deep, like, it's just blood. He's gonna start fake gagging, and he's gonna yell at you and be like, what the fuck? It's just blood, sweetheart. It's just blood. Nothing you never seen before. But yeah, that's what a real man would do, and that's what a child would do. Advice you would give to your younger self. This one here is probably like a really deep question, because I've changed so much from, you know, childhood to now. And it's just like, I was so different when I was a kid. Like, whoa. I used to let things slide, and I used to let people like talk to me any type of way. But y'all know me now. Nothing can ever get past me, bro. I'm saying what I have to say, how I have to say it. I'm just laying it out. And I don't care who you are. Like, don't do nothing to me. Don't talk bad about me and expect for me to not do anything. Babes, I'm grown now. I could talk back now. I don't have to respect no elders. I could talk back. I don't care if you a grandma, if you a auntie, if you a damn anything. Just don't disrespect me. But to the question, I would just tell my younger self, don't ever try to fit in with anybody, any groups of girls, any groups of people. Just don't try to fit in. Just be yourself. You're gonna be great one day. You're gonna be something one day. Stay focused. Don't let guys control you, your life, or decisions that you make in life. If anybody underestimates you, just embarrass them at the end and do things that people say that you can't do. But don't just do it because you want to prove a point. Do it because you want to do it, but people just did not believe in you. I would also tell my younger self that pain is temporary. Healing comes in waves. That's a quote that my good friend Tangi, she got it tatted or something, I think, in high school. But she put me onto that quote, and I just believe in that quote so much, because healing literally does come in waves. One day you can wake up all happy, next day you can wake up crying. It looks like I have a mustache. I feel like I seen a body count question here, and now I don't see the body count question. All right, how would you go about your parents not liking your boyfriend or girlfriend? So my mom never really not liked. Hold on. My mom is just she's a tough cookie. She once you rub her the wrong way, she's just on you. Not on you, but she's just gonna hold that against you. If you rub her the wrong way or if you treat me badly. But other than, treating me badly or cheating or anything, my mom is not gonna have a problem with you. But if your parents don't like your significant other, I just feel like you should sit them down, because at the end of the day, it's your life that you're living. And if this is the person you want to spend your life with, your mom is obviously going to be in your life forever. So I just think you should sit them down or sit her down and try to get everybody's perspective on things, oh, why don't you like me? What can I do differently? I'm speaking in terms of your girlfriend sitting down with your mom and talking, or your boyfriend sitting down with your parents and talking, and just everybody just come together and just see what the problem is. And if your parent just doesn't like your boyfriend or girlfriend for no reason, that's not your problem to deal with. That's their problem that they have to handle internally, externally, whatever they have to do to get over that. But that's not something that you should be trying to make happen. If you don't like my partner for no reason, then that's just you. How to handle your friends not including you in plans they make. I'm just at a point where it's I really just don't care if I see my friends out without me. I just don't care. I'm with my boyfriend all the time anyways, but still you can't invite me just because I'm with my man. I still be feeling that type of way if my friends do stuff, and just because they know I'm with my boyfriend, they don't invite me. How to handle it. Definitely say something about it if you really feel a type of way. Oh, I used the wrong lip gloss. I'm supposed to use this light pink one. Say something about it if you feel a type of way, first of all. And they shouldn't even be excluding you from plans if you guys are a friend group or something. That's hella weird, and it's giving different cliques in one group. That's what it's giving. Tell them that you feel away, because if we're gonna be friends and y'all going out without me, yeah, we don't even have to be friends. I can get new friends that will invite me gladly, that'll call up my phone the second that they think of plans. I can do that. I can go find friends that can do that. My friends don't really go out that often together as a group, so if 3 of them are out, I'll just be oh, all right, y'all couldn't tell me. But I don't really take it too deep, for the simple fact that I know people, and if I want to go out, I'll just go out. it's just not something that I'm too pressed about. Like, you know, does the amount of bodies a girl have matters, meaning the number of people she has had sex with? It does matter. And I'm only saying it does matter because it's just no, you know what? I don't know if I want to speak about this. At your young age, it's no reason why you should have like over 15. That's a very high number, so I set it high for y'all. It really shouldn't be over 10, but at your age, at age 20, I'm not judging. It just doesn't sit right with me. It has to be something wrong. Like, is this one girl who has like over 70 and she's so proud of like seeing it all over Facebook and stuff like that, but I just feel like, damn, where you have all the time to have all this sex? Like, where did you find time? Like, are you getting paid to do that? But no, to a certain extent, like, body count matters. Body count matters to a certain extent, yes. If a guy has over 100 bodies or 50 bodies, I'm not gonna want to be with him. And vice versa, if a girl has however much bodies, I know a guy's gonna be like a little bit skeptical to be with her. But I don't know, body count does matter to a certain extent. Y'all see that big old plot on my nose? Alright, yeah, so yeah, body count matters. Like, to me, it does. I don't support the idea of asking somebody their body count like every 5 seconds or the first time meeting them or anything like that. That's so annoying. Like, why are you asking me my body count? You just met me. Do you even know my last name? My makeup is done. I just have to apply my lashes, and that takes a lot of focus. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up because this is like, my camera stops after 30 minutes. So this is like the third part. Like, it stopped 2 times already. So this is the third part. So it's becoming really long. So that was the last question for today's girl talk. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes. I'm gonna make that like, I'm gonna talk to y'all about other things. So I mentioned, or I announced on my spam, that I probably no longer want to have a spam account for the simple fact that like some things that I post, I just don't want to post it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be posting to keep you guys updated with my life and stuff, but sometimes you guys just need y'all don't need the update. Y'all just need the real thing, like, when it happens. It's basically me just wanting to move in silence more, because I do announce like a lot of things. I announce the trips I'm going on. I announce the videos I'm filming. Well, I don't really announce the videos, but I do announce a lot of things on my spam that I just would like to keep to myself. Hair is laid. I just have to touch up my forehead a little. The hair is laid for the most part, but I just put some mousse in my hair to, you know, give it that curly, wet look. I feel like I'm done with curly hair. I just don't like how it looks on me anymore. I'm still gonna, you know, promote it because I need my coins and everything, but I genuinely don't like curly hair anymore. I don't want to say that. It's just like sometimes I just don't like how it looks on me, but it's easy to manage and it's easy to maintain. It's easy to maintain curly hair, but it's just like, it's also the look that matters. And so if I don't like how something looks on me, like a side part, that's why I rarely get side parts, then I'm just not gonna do it. These lashes are actually bigger than I thought. I hate putting on lashes because my eyes tear up every single time, bro. Every single time. It's not a time where my eyes don't tear up while putting lashes on. Alright, I'm waiting for this to like get more tacky. They're actually from the beauty supply store. They were only about $5, $6. I forgot to set my face. Well, I'm not going anywhere, but just imagine if I was. Now that's the complete look. If you guys enjoyed this girl talk, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. If you're new, hit that subscribe button so we can get to 300K. And also follow all my social medias. They'll be down below in the description. And my Instagram, which is Queen Kailah, which will probably be right here. Or no, probably be right here. But thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in my next video.